Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about why most Shopify stores will fail in 2018. Now, this is not a headline to just get your attention and get to watch the video or get you to click on the video. This is really the reasons why I think most stores will fail in 2018, because I've been doing this for several years very, very successfully, and things have changed. It's just the truth, right? How e-commerce is working right now, it's not the same that it used to work on 2016 or 2017. I feel that there was this whole boom, right, in 2017 about creating your own dropshipping business, creating your own Shopify store, using Facebook advertisement to sell these products. And it changed a lot of people's lives, which is amazing. But at the same time, you have to understand that things change and you have to adapt. And people that don't adapt will never make it. They simply won't be up to date and will be left behind. So a lot of the actual successful marketers that you see right now, you won't see them around in the next 5 years, because they do take advantage of the trends and they get a lot of good exposure, but then they simply can't adapt to the changes and they go down, right? That's what's happening to a lot of different marketers. That's why before I think you had a lot more noise than now, right? So what I have right now is on my 10x planner, I have some notes that I want to tell you why the things that you can actually apply to not be left behind, to actually survive with e-commerce and have a brand that actually thrives and is sustainable and produces consistent income every single month, okay? So that's the first thing I want to tell you. Most people don't want to talk about this topic, right? Most marketers out there, most YouTubers, most Facebookers or whatever, don't want to talk about this topic, because the truth is that selling you a model that is very easy to get into is very profitable, right? The fact that people are just telling you, hey, top 3 products that you can use to make sales, get my 3 winning products. These kind of videos get your attention because you want to make money, right? It's just the truth. Most people in this industry want to make money fast because they come to this industry not because they have enough money, but people come to this industry because they need more money. It's just the truth. It's just like this is a kind of industry that has a very low barrier of entry. So a lot of people can come to this industry and generate an income. So the fact that people are telling you that it's going to be very easy by giving you their winning product or giving you their campaigns or showing you their store is going to get your attention a lot, right? But it's like, imagine a room, right? Imagine a big room full of people and you have this huge elephant in the center, this huge elephant. And everybody knows there's this elephant in the room, but no one really wants to talk about it. No one really wants to admit that the elephant is there, right? So that's kind of like the whole intermarketing industry is working these days. All these marketers know that there's a right way of doing e-commerce, but no one really wants to talk about it. And because it's not that profitable, because it's less sexy, right? And sexy sells a lot. So that's something I want to tell you. I've been in the digital marketing space, physical product space, services space, affiliate marketing. I know how this works. I know people. I know the real marketers in real life. So that's the first thing I want to tell you. You have to open your eyes and really see what's going on in the industry and not fall into the hype, because many times the hype is teaching you an outdated model, in my opinion. So that's the first thing I want to say. Now, I want to tell you my background because I started in e-commerce 2016. December 2016, I launched my first store. In my first month, I made $10,000, right? I tested three products using the dropshipping model, and the third product actually worked. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to scale e-commerce campaigns and all of that stuff. I just knew that I had something that was making money, and all I did was increase the budget on the ad set, and I was making more money. I was making $500 a day, $700 a day, some days $200, some days $300. But at that time, I was just shocked because it was the first time tapping into e-commerce. And honestly, imagine the first try, I made it work, made $10,000. So it was amazing. Now, at that time, it was pretty easy. It was pretty easy to get results because there was not a lot of people. I was actually one of the first few people that got into e-commerce. Some people are going to say they got into it way back, which might be true. But generally speaking, everyone got in 2017, so I got in 2016. It was pretty easy. All I was doing was buying the products on AliExpress, don't even knowing about if the quality was good. I didn't even knew my supplier, didn't have a relationship with them. I just bought it and put the customer's address, and I wished for the best, pretty much wishing that it actually got there. So not because I wanted to give a bad experience to my customers, just I was ignorant. I didn't knew that you have to build this relationship with suppliers and have full control of your business. I just thought okay, I have to buy it on Sunday. That's pretty much it. And I started making a lot of money with that model, and in 2017 alone, my business generated almost $2 million in sales, drop shipping, right, which is pretty good. And with that money, I used it wisely, and I invested in real estate now, right? So I have several apartments all rented, generating passive income, real passive income. And throughout these years, I've learned so much. I've learned a ton of information that has allowed me to be up the game. Now, I know I made a lot of money with dropshipping, but now at this point, I don't understand that dropshipping stores will be wiped out in 2018. Most dropshipping stores, right? I'm gonna tell you the reasons why. You might be shocked by watching this video because it's not your typical answer from your guru, because I'm the anti-guru, right? I'm really the anti-guru. I just like to say things how they are and just help you understand where it's actually going, and not just to, tell you all the flowers and rainbows about the model. So what am I doing now? I'm not dropshipping anymore. Right? I'm not dropshipping anymore. I am manufacturing my own products. I am taking them to the US, having them stored in the US, packaging my own products with my own packaging, and shipping to my customers in 3 to 5 days. That's the model I'm using, right? So I'm manufacturing my own products, e-commerce, still advertising, Facebook and Instagram. I'm doing a lot of branding, focusing more on branding, of course, but manufacturing and having full control of my business. So it's not that I didn't do e-commerce. It's not that I don't do e-commerce. It's just I changed models because I know where the game is going, right? This is what people don't want to tell you because it's not sexy, right? Like everyone knows that you have to build your brand. Everyone knows that you have to build a brand where you have full control on, but no one really mentioned it. Like, remember when I told you the example of the elephant? Well, this is the exact same thing. No one wants to talk about this because it's not like super cool, right? It doesn't provide results fast because when you manufacture your own products, you kind of have to make your products work. You have to force your products to work by doing good marketing and good branding and selling the lifestyle of the product rather than just getting into a hot trend or hot product. You know what I mean? So that's the model I'm doing right now. It's way more sustainable in my opinion. The thing is that not a lot of people can get into this model because it's more expensive, right? Just ordering samples for the products, it was like $100 per sample, plus the shipping, it's expensive, right? Plus buying the inventory, you have to buy minimum orders. Like these companies that sell you the products, right, they can make the products for you. They're going to tell you, okay, our minimum order quantity is 100 products if you want to order this leggings. So if you want to get this leggings design, size small, you need to get at least 100 orders for that legging size small. Then you want to make the medium, it's another 100. So they have minimum order quantities, which makes your upfront costs higher. Now, I'm tapping into this model because fortunately I made this work I made e-commerce work. I did make a lot of money. I'm not trying to sound like a douche or anything, but I did make a lot of money on dropshipping and plus other business models. So I can afford at this point to get into this model, which is way more sustainable and where I have full control. Thing is that most people can't get into that model. Now, I want to tell you one thing. You don't have to manufacture your own products to be able to survive. You can still source your products from China as long as you order samples, you check the quality, and you give a good experience and ship fast. Okay, which brings me to the actual topic, right? To the actual topic, why most Shopify stores will fail. I'm going to give you the reasons. Most people that get into e-commerce is not because they were born and they said, oh, my dream is to have an e-commerce store. The truth is that most people want to get into e-commerce because it's a way to make money fast. It's just the truth, right? Most people in the internet are opportunity seekers. Most people just want to make money. They don't care about which business it is. They don't care if it's affiliate marketing or an MLM or e-commerce. Really, most people get into e-commerce because it's easy money. It's just the truth, right? That's what they have sold you, that it's easy money, and that's why the majority of people come here. Guess why the crypto industry grew so fast? It's not because, whoa, crypto is the future, it's because people wanted to make money fast. So they started investing, and yes, then they start saying that it's a future, but really they just want to make money fast. That's how the dropshipping / e-commerce topic went super, boom, right? Made a boom because everyone wanted to make money with that, which is the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem. People create a store thinking that that's gonna magically work for them and they're gonna make money fast. But when you only think about making money, you forget about building a business, right? So when you only think about making money, you forget about the branding, you forget about the essence of your brand, you forget about the mission statement, you forget about the color scheme and the actual essence, what's the message, what's the whole branding. You forget about building audiences and giving good satisfaction. Why? Because most people are doing it the other way around, and I blame myself for doing this because most people go for the sale and then they start making sales, they're making money, and now they're like, maybe I should create a brand with this. The problem with that is that now you got it all mixed up together. You have all these crazy products with this brand which has nothing to do with the products, and then you have no congruency at all. So what you have to do is you gotta build it the right way. You gotta build the brand, you gotta build the foundation, you gotta build a mission statement, color scheme, good logo, message. You gotta have a cause, right? So that people not only buy your products because of the product, but because of the cause. You have to have a lifestyle that you can sell, right? Not only the products, sell the lifestyle that people can get. Once you have all of that stuff and you have the products that are congruent with your brand, not just the random cat hoodies, which have nothing to do with your maybe men's fashion store, right? Make it congruent. Once you have that, you can start selling. But people start selling and then they say, maybe I could create a brand. So that's just messed up if you think about it, because no business in the world operates that way. And that's what people don't want to mention, and that's what I'm doing this year. I'm actually focusing on the brand on the long term. So that's the first reason. People go after the quick money, but going after the quick money will actually not make you any money, which is crazy, right? You might be thinking that I'm crazy, but if you think about making money, you won't make any money. Like people who actually crush it, they focus on systems and building brands. They don't focus on making money. The money will come in big quantities, but after you build the systems and you build the business. Okay? Now, a lot of people tell you, hey man, e-commerce is a long-term business model. Really, it's not, right? It depends if you do it long-term or not. E-commerce can be as short-term as running traffic to a CPA offer, or it can be as long-term as having a brand like Amazon, right? Both of them are e-commerce. In both, you are selling a physical product. That doesn't mean that e-commerce is long-term. Like you can have e-commerce and it can be super short-term. Like you can pause your ads and you're out of business. That's short-term. Then you can have a brand, which is e-commerce, which can be long-term, where you actually decide to put in the work and build a real brand, and that can be long-term. So e-commerce, write this down. E-commerce is not a long-term business model. It depends if you do it long-term or not. So it's in full control to make it long-term or not. Does this make sense? Hopefully this makes sense, guys. I wish this was like a live stream so I could get the yeses or the nos, right? Anyways, that's that. Quick money won't make you money. Second thing why most people will fail, that they do the churn and burn model. What's the churn and burn model? Pretty much it means that you are investing all this money on advertisement up front, building all these audiences, such as your fan page is going to grow alone. Maybe your Instagram is also going to grow alone if you have the Instagram placement. Your email list, you're going to get a ton of emails because people come to your store, they add to cart, they purchase or not, you still get the email. So you're building this email list. So you're building all these audiences, which is amazing, right? You want to build audiences. That's what a business is about, building audiences that want to buy from you over and over again. That's really what a brand is about. But then you go and you give no value to your audiences. You give absolutely no value to your audiences. You just smash them with your promo codes, you smash them with your products, and now you burn them. You burn them immediately. So you're churning and burning. It's a cycle. Churn and burn, churn and burn, churn and burn. You're never really having a business. All you're doing is flipping your cash, building more audiences, burning your audiences, making a quick buck, and getting nothing in return. Then you have to start from scratch. Two things that are bad when you start from scratch. First of all, you start from scratch. It sucks. You have to do everything again. Second thing is, every time you start from scratch, it's going to be harder than the time before. Because let's say that today you start. It's going to be easy, not a lot of saturation. You get started, you get results. Okay, you burn. Churn and burn, right? You have to start from scratch again. By this time, more people got in, and there's more competition, and since you have no real asset, now it's going to be even harder. Let's say you may still made it work. Now it goes down again. Now it's going to be even harder. That's what I mean. It's a churn and burn method, which actually gets harder over time every time you have to create again the business. This is just me being real, guys. I'm probably going to lose like subscribers and stuff because I'm not teaching you like that the sexy way, you know, that everyone's teaching you. I'm just teaching you really what you actually need to make money. Some people will follow it, some people won't. Small portion of people and my subscribers that actually follow this video are gonna make the most money. I'm telling you, guaranteed. You can send me an email once you actually made it work. You're gonna see you're gonna make a lot of money. Now, third reason, we've talked about quick money, we've talked about churn and burn, we've talked about my background, my story, we've talked about what most people are doing. Now I wanna tell you the third one, which is bad quality. this really ties up with the churn and burn method. You are burning your audiences by many ways. By giving no value, by smashing your audience with offers, and by the third one, which is bad quality. When you send a product to a customer and they don't like it, they will never buy again from you. And apart from that, they won't recommend your brand to anyone else. Not only will they not recommend your brand, they will say shit about your brand, right? And when people talk shit about your brand, it really has like 5 times the effect as a good review. Like a bad review has a 5 times more the effect than a good review. That's crazy, right? And imagine that 50% of your products are terrible, or maybe even 100%, right? Some people are really just don't care about the product. All of the products are really bad, and all of the customers are getting bad products. Guess what? Your reputation is gonna be bad, really bad, and it's gonna be bad fast, right? So that's what you're gonna do. Now you might be getting away with it, and might collect your cash, right? You might collect your cash by sending crap products. You make money. You made the profits. Right, whatever, unethical, but you got the money. Now, apart from that, Facebook is realizing that businesses that don't give a good experience, they have a bad quality, they don't have good customer satisfaction, they're not shipping on time, they don't have good products, and they are not ethical with the way they do business. Facebook is lowering the reach of the fan pages, right? So for example, you have a fan page that's about cats, and you're selling cat products through that fan page, sending people to your store, and you give a bad quality experience. Facebook is actually calling your customers, asking them what was the experience, and they're gonna talk shit about you if you actually give a bad experience. Guess what? Facebook immediately, boom, goes into your fan page, lowers the reach, and shows you the results of how good or bad your experience was. Now, the gurus are also telling you, hey, go ahead, create another ad account and create a new fan page. Done. That's like really taking a look at the sun, putting your finger here, covering the sun with one finger, and thinking that there's no sun. Right? It's like the covering the sun with one finger. I don't know if you talk about that wherever you're living, but in Costa Rica we say like when you don't want to really face reality, you just put the thumb in the sun, no sun, right? Same thing, man. That's not really the solution. The solution is stop giving a bad experience and really give a good experience. So instead of having a bad customer satisfaction, you have a good customer satisfaction. Make sense? Hopefully it does. Now, fourth one. Bad shipping times. When you are drop shipping, and that's why I'm not drop shipping anymore. When you are drop shipping, it's like impossible to get the products in 5 days or 7 days. It's just impossible, right? Unless you pay FedEx, and it's never gonna be profitable if you pay like FedEx or DHL, which is cost like 10 times more than the product cost, which is just crazy. So if you have bad shipping times, it doesn't matter how good your product is, you will never give that good experience. So you gotta give a good product plus a good shipping time. And the way to do it is you can actually source your products from AliExpress if you order sample and see it's good. Once you do that, you can ship them to the US and ship from there. Like you can manufacture your products in China, right? One of my products that I'm selling on my own brand, my women's fashion brand, is manufactured in China. It's a high quality product. It's an amazing quality product by some factory owned by some Australian guys or UK guys. And I'm shipping to the US, and from there I'm distributing. Like it's not bad if you manufacture from China. Like so many 500 Fortune companies manufacture in China, that's not a problem as long as it's good quality. But don't ship directly from China to the rest of the world, because really it's gonna be like you're never gonna have a good experience. And like I'm telling you, probably turning a lot of people down in this video because you're shipping from China. I used to do it as well. Last year I made not millions, but I would say like $2 million in sales by doing this model, right? I tried to increase to make my systems as good as they could be, but it's still not the best experience possible. So I want to give the best experience. I want to have full control of my business. I want to have a business where I wake up and I'm like satisfied that I'm giving a good experience, man. Like sometimes you even feel bad, like the poor clients are just waiting so much time, right? And sometimes your suppliers are not even gonna update the shipping times until like some days after a lot of days. Now, I've always used my own personal suppliers, had really good communication with other suppliers, even spoke with them on Skype. But it's still China is here, the US is here, it's just very far away, it takes a lot of time, right? That's what I would do. Now, you have no control in your business. People that don't have control of their business and only depend on Facebook and social media platforms are gonna be out. Why? Because, for instance, a lot of people were complaining here on Facebook groups. I have my computer here, that's why I'm pointing there. They were complaining that Facebook made an update that's gonna lower reach to people that don't give a good satisfaction. Man, just give a better satisfaction. That's the best solution. These people are lazy, man. People don't want to put in the work. They just want to make money fast. If you want to make money fast, you won't make any money. That's really the lesson I want you to get here. No control. If you have no control, guys, you will be depending on platforms that change within months. Now, what does this mean? Also, you want to have an email list. When you have an email list, you have control. For instance, let's say I have an Instagram account for my e-commerce store and I have 100,000 followers. I've built it for the past 6 months, and this is a hypothetical scenario. I've built it for the past 6 months, and one day, overnight, Instagram sends me a message, hey, we're sorry, you did something wrong and we close your account. It's like, what the hell? I've spent so much money, so much time and resources in this account, and now it's gone forever, overnight, deleted. What are you gonna do? But if you have an email list, you can send an email to your list and tell them, hey, I got this problem, we got this problem, our Instagram was banned, we create a new one, go follow us here. That's what you can do. Plus, if you're doing email marketing, you can literally send an email and make money. It's like literally tap money. You can tap a button and make money. If you give value to your list and build a relationship with them and offer valuable products. If you just smash them with offers, it doesn't matter if you have a 100,000 people email list. It's not gonna last. Yes, you might make money fast with your 100,000 people email list, but within a few months it's gonna be burned and you have to build it again, right? Which is, it's stupid. And the real thing that you should focus on is building assets and audience. So right now what I'm focusing on is I'm building audiences. I'm focusing on building retargeting audiences, building my Instagram audiences, YouTube audiences, and Facebook audiences, both for my personal brand and services and digital products, and for my physical products business, for e-commerce. So I do the same thing. I run ads for video views that have no objective or no call to action whatsoever. It's just a video to bring my brand to the world, build custom audiences, and then retarget those people with my offers, right? So I'm like running videos that have no call to actions. Now people think that this is stupid, right? Because you're running ads that are not gonna make you money. But it's because I don't focus on instant gratification. And you shouldn't either. Because when you are emotionally detached from the outcome, you start doing things the right way, right? So that's what I want to do. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. I think this is really gonna help you if you follow what I teach you, and stop listening to all the BS that's in this industry. You will do amazing results, guys. Now, you might be building okay, let's say one final thing. Yes, you can use AliExpress to build your brand. It takes money to build your brand. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. It takes money. So not everyone can do it. That's why I'm not really going a lot deeper into this. Like most of the content that I'm gonna be doing is for people that want to start generating income through services and affiliate marketing, so that then they can create a solid brand. But I'm not gonna be good. I'm not gonna be feeling good if I teach you to go buy products on AliExpress now and ship them if I don't feel it's the right way to go these days, right? So I want to teach you the right way. Well, most people don't have the money for that. So I'm going to teach you how to make money with the services and affiliate marketing, and how I made my first $10,000. And maybe your long-term vision is create your own brand, which is where you have full control, and you can invest that money into that because that's what you really want to do, you're passionate about. So that's what I wanted to tell you. Hopefully this helps. If you enjoyed this video, if you feel it's real, if you feel it's true, if you feel it's the way to go, maybe right now you can't afford it, but you have it in your mind now and you understand how it should be working. Share it with a friend, just comment someone or tag someone in the comment section, and hopefully you found it valuable. If you did, guys, please give me a subscribe. It's going to help a lot the channel. It's going to help me reach more people and show them the real truth about building businesses and brands online. And apart from that, there's going to be a link below to follow me on Instagram. And I post a ton of different content every single day on Instagram. Most of my content is on Instagram, really. Well, and YouTube, but in those two places. But on Instagram, I tell you behind the scenes of what's going on in my life. So not just like these videos. I show you everything, even like going to the gym and stuff. It's really cool. Apart from that, hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you in the next lesson.